This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Today we're dealing with the GE washer-dryer combination and the washing machine is not spinning. This is often due to a faulty lid switch. So here we're trying to start the machine, and after setting it for spin, we try to start it, we get a blinking spin light and this clicking noise. We just got to make sure we unplug it before we do the next part. We have no power. And now we're going to be removing the front panel by coming in about 3 or 4 inches from the side and pressing in on a clip. And then we can pull back on the front panel. And we do it on the left side too. You can use a paint scraper or a standard head screwdriver. And then once we get those clips undone, we can pull the front panel back away to about 45 degrees. And then we can just lift it right up and then get it out of the way. This will give us really easy access to the lid switch. So put that off to the side, and all we really need to do this repair is a Phillips head screwdriver and a paint scraper. Take the Phillips head screwdriver, we lift up the lid and remove just 2 Phillips head screws that are holding the lid lock into position. So we just spin those out, and then we'll be able to come in from underneath and wiggle the lid switch out of position. So we're just going to go underneath. We can see it up here, up in the upper left hand corner. We're going to grab it and just give it a little wiggle to get it out of there. There we go. And then we have to remove just one electrical modular connector. And it's not in there with any kind of clips. You just need to grab it and just pull it out. So we got that removed. Here comes our new lid switch, and all we have to do is just put that modular connection back into position and just push on it. It'll click into place. Once that's clicked into place, we just have to push the lid switch back up into position. Just fits in, and we come up on the top, we put in our 2 Phillips head screws, and they will be a little hard to put in because they don't have the threads cut into the plastic yet, so you have to use a little bit of force with your Phillips head screwdriver to get these to seat. And once these are in position, we can give it a test and make sure that it's going to work. There are other things that can make the machine not go to spin. Another one of them can be the lid switch sensor, which uses a magnet on the lid that activates a magnetic reed switch, which is living right next to the lid switch. And it's also an easy repair. We'll point that out here in a second. So we've got our new lid switch in position. Looking up from underneath, we can see the new lid switch. And now I'm going to point to the magnetic reed switch, which lives right here. Sometimes these wires just get hit by the tub and get knocked off, and then it won't go to spin. So we set it for spin, press start, and we can hear the drain fire up, which is normal. But after a little bit, we should see this lid lock light go on. There we go. And that means we have a successful lock. And then after it drains enough water, it'll finally allow the machine to go to spin. So it'll still take a little while. But if that light goes on, you know that the lid switch is working and it's active. So we're just going to look down here at a couple of the components on this machine. And we can see here is the motor. This is the drain motor. Sometimes these get clogged up. This is the pulley for the belt. Belt goes back here to this pulley, which goes to the transmission, and that goes up into the spin basket. And still waiting for this to fire up. We have it plugged back in, we have it set for spin, and once it's finished fully draining, it'll fire up. This one came off, that's bad. That's a suspension part that broke off from the tub. Okay, now it's started up, it started to spin. You can see the pulley spinning, that's spinning the transmission, and that's it. So appreciate you watching. I hope you get a chance to also subscribe so we can send you more videos. Thanks a lot.